Hi, Skylar. Hi, Din. It's been a while. It has been a little while. Hello, Martin. Oh. Did I do my stuff? Not this. Hi, Crozy, Ali Reza, Groovy, Luciano, Ayrton, Gabriel. Dang it. This one. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Okay, Google set a timer for 1 hour, 6 minutes. I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm recovering. It's not so bad right now. It's, I can't go up and down stairs that fast, and I'm watching my diet, but yeah, so far everything's doing pretty good, I guess. I have some crazy cuts on my stomach right now that I just took bandages off of, and raise this higher, I think. And yeah, looks kind of crazy. Yeah, Gabriel, everything's okay. I got out of the hospital on Wednesday, so I've just been taking it easy since then. And I gotta go back in for a blood test on probably Wednesday, but that should be nothing. Hi, Hussein. Medusa, Freya, Scarlet, Luna, Orphe, Vivienne. You are lacking a tank very desperately. If you can replace that Vivienne or an Orphe with a decent tank, hopefully 6 stars, you should do pretty good. Preferably the Orphe, but you don't want to keep a 5-star along with 7-star people either. So, next week's events are all announced. What it means is that for this event and all future events like this collection event, it means that if you have it means that if you have all these left over and you're not going to go for a hero, you should be buying gold keys. Ultimately, gold keys are going to be the causing violence. What is causing violence? Hi, Craig, and hi, Dennis. Doing pretty good. So it means that, yeah, you should be buying gold keys, because honestly, by putting Nameless King into the Miracle Eyes event coming next week, it means that it's just going to be not the god tier heroes anymore. We're not going to see any super strong heroes. Oh shoot, sorry. You're right. I didn't sorry. I forgot to change this. This is actually Scarlet. Yeah, Scarlet is the Heroic Runes event, not Martin. 9-star. Gabe, if you do that, make sure that you don't need that Aurelia anymore, because she's still really good for Legion. Thanks, Blue Frums. Hi, I don't know, BFS. Hold on. Ayrton, Phoenix, Vivienne. What is Criada Fantoche and that Rey Tigre? If that's Tiger King, you gotta get rid of him. But I don't know who Criada Fantoche is. Azus, if you make Phoenix first, you honestly can dump Medusa. Ayrton, I don't understand your statement. Groovy, Tiger King, Medusa, Samurai, Forest Healer, Reaper, Forest. Tiger King is a subpar tank and Samurai is not that great. And actually, Forest Healer is okay for you now, but when your team hits 9, Forest Healer is going to have to go too. So you're 3 for 6 on a good team. A good tank, Vegvasir, Monkey King, Phoenix, Verthandi if you need her. Reaper for first 10. Yeah, Reaper's okay for... I mean, he's not... It's not a terrible 10, but it's not the best first 10 because he's not going to carry you that far. Hold on. Alright. You are... Craig, you shouldn't fodder 9 stars just because really you still need them for Legion. Okay, so I don't know. If you buy the growth fund now and you're not 180, take a look. I'm not 180 yet either. And it is here. And I still have it. So yes, you will get the final gems whenever you did it. And I seriously bought this like 3 months ago, so... yeah, this will just stay on your account forever until you hit 180 and get all these gems. So yeah, the growth fund still is probably the best purchase in the game in terms of pure value. Oops, did I just run something? Okay, so... Gnome, it's not going to be Valkyrie. It's never going to be Valkyrie. It's never going to be Skuld. It's never going to be Dro. They have proven to us that they're never going to give us a super top tier hero in Miracle Eyes by showing So someone asked about pulling Miracle Eyes. I'm going to pull. There's no point in saving anymore because... There's no point in saving for 300 anymore because what is it going to do for you? They're never going to give you a god tier hero, so you might as well just pull. Hester, Tesla, Verthandi, Rillia, Freya, Luna. That is solid. Eventually you'd love to swap Rillia out for someone better. Fernando, I would make the Shud Mel. She benefits more from being 10-star. Hey Fries, you didn't miss much. I've only been up for like 7 minutes. BFS boss, no. Ripper is a terrible first 10-star. Absolutely terrible. He's not going to be useful for you for pretty much anything at all. Dro key dropping? What do you mean, Dro key? Airton Hester is way better than Puppet Maid. You can freely fodder Puppet Maid. So I'm looking at 9-starring this Ultima eventually. But I want to save it until... Wait, I didn't know there was an event bug. Is Reaper better than Hester? I believe Hester is better at 10 stars. Azuz, are you using no aura? Do you have no good alliance? Wait, AIM, can you tell me more about this event bug? I didn't hear about anything. I've really been out of it for the last week or so. Like, I haven't been following the Discord very frequently and everything. Best A-tier team? Oh, that's an interesting one. A-tier team. Let me see here. So it would be Ultima, maybe not Ultima. Yeah, Ultima, Medusa, probably Vegvasir, Reaper, no, maybe Hester, Verthandi, Monkey King. No, if Monkey King then replaced Vegvasir with Centaur. Oh. I don't even know. Hi, Khmer. Shmear. Sorry. Patrick, it's going to depend how many copies of Shootmail you're waiting for. I mean, was Dro really a bug? I mean, I didn't get any Dros, but I'm so used to pulling junk out of gold keys that I don't even think about it as a bug. I just think about it as bad RNG. And then a lot of people got Phoenix, and I didn't get a Phoenix either, so I don't know. I don't really see it as a bug so much as... I mean, it could have been. It could have been, but you'll never prove it. Unless the devs come out and actually say, we made a mistake, which they won't, then I don't think you'll ever be able to prove anything, and they're never going to fix it, and they're never going to admit to it. So it's possible that maybe key events are just screwed from now on. I don't know. In which case, really all events are screwed, and they've really messed up. Oh shoot, I don't have enough to pull on this account. I can pull on this one maybe next week. Yeah, I don't have enough to pull. Gnome, I'm feeling okay. Not doing too bad. Just being careful right now, like I'm not moving too fast and everything. Dro or Luna rarer than Valk and Phoenix? I don't think Luna can be considered that rare simply because she shows up in this oh man, I have no tokens. Simply because Luna is in the advanced wheel and Luna is also in the soul shop. So by pure nature, she is much easier to get than Dro, Valkyrie, or Phoenix. Is it worth doing the... Oh gosh, okay, I'm gonna lose a lot of these questions, so if I miss yours, just ask it again until I get it, because I'm dealing with a lot. I don't know, you have... I don't think so. You'll get 10 from Legion, 8 from Love Letters, probably about 5 more, so 13, so 21. 10 from Heroic Runes, that's 31. You need 19 more. Tavern resets, actually, so if you have Tavern, or if you have all your Tavern and Fuse ready to go, you'll hit it. If not, you won't, because my Fuse resets in 2 days. Oh, so the devs actually admitted that they messed up during the pull event? But they're not going to fix it. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Let me look. I'm going to look on Reddit. Can someone link that thread? I don't look at the Reddit. So if someone can link that. I'm gonna check this out. We got scammed. I didn't see that they announced a bug. Hi, Icy. Hold on, I'm looking at Reddit right now. Really? Okay, I don't see it. Did they make their own post about it, or did they post in someone else? Oh man, that's why, because there's so many, like... Okay, so they're playing it off as a bug. Then yeah, they're not gonna be nice about it. They're really not gonna be nice about it. All right, go ahead and link me. Mobile Legend. Okay, Ultima is tank. Gabe, I would keep Monkey King. I think he's more reliable. And if you ignore the tier list, because that's just, hey cow, I'm doing okay. I would say ignore the tier list because Monkey King is still, like, really, really good against people that don't have Scold. Smiles, you gotta punish yourself, and you gotta realize that every time you pull something outside of an event, you're hurting your own account. Like, if you want to get stronger in this game, like, saving is the only way to do it. You cannot afford to pull your keys, your miracle eyes, like, you just can't. So if you look at it as every eye you pull now is a lesser chance of reaching Nameless King in 3 days, maybe it'll help you to save better. It's not that Monkey King is bad against Scold, it's that Monkey King's longevity is nullified by everybody living forever when Scold is in the picture. So Monkey King's power is that in a battle that ends... I didn't get the link, so go ahead and post it in the channel. Is that Monkey King tends to be one of the last to die when battles end at like 6 rounds, but then you put in Scold and all of a sudden battles go up to 10, 12 rounds and Monkey King's power is kind of nullified. He doesn't do enough burst damage to counter Scold's healing and longevity. So he's very solid for normal battles, but then when too much healing is involved, he is no longer as good. The ultimate lineup, I mean, is pretty standard. The best meta team currently is... Actually, the best meta team is non-Aura right now. Felix heroes have never changed names. Ender, the thing about that is... If you don't think you're gonna... I mean, you are 3 copies away from Mars. But you're only 2 for Verthandi, and Verthandi is way easier to get. So, really, you should be focusing on Verthandi for long term. He's not as... He's still strong against Dro Shoot because his reflect damage will go back, but Scold, it's kind of the problem with is that Scold plus Dro plus Shoot is way too much healing. Bloodtooth I don't think has changed. Hi Andre, is there a translate? I'm gonna translate that. Chinese name, you might as well just go for Dro. Hold on, I'm gonna translate that real quick. Okay, Andre, even if you don't collect Nameless King, there's never gonna be a great hero in Miracle Eye, so it's worth it to pull. You should just pull anyway. Hi Saeed, you haven't missed too much. I could up my Bloodtooth to 250, but take a look, he's naked. I don't even use him anymore. He is permanently benched. He's a 10-star that I never use, not even in Legion. Hold on, I don't know. Can you post it on Discord? Or actually, hold on. How do I... Okay, so if you go to the thread itself, and you go to the link reddit.com/r/taptapheroes/comments/ an ID, can you just give me that ID, and then I can get it from there? Or he can do it. Thanks, Hung. Okay, hold on. Let me... Zach, let me get the answer to that real quick. Alright, if you're on Abyss Lord for the second time... where is the monthly list? Oh, here we go. Abyss Lord second time. Next month is Tesla. Please make a 10-star Aiden. You know, I'm not even sure I want to make a 10-star Aiden. Like, I don't think I would ever use him. Aiden has proved to be not that amazing versus guild boss or friends bosses. I don't know, Zach or AIM just posted it, so hold on, let me read that. Like, I'm looking at it right now. Petition, response from devs. Dear hero, in order to maintain the fairness of the game, there is a certain probability of hero acquisition, and a better hero is relatively less likely. So that... Hey, John, I'm doing okay. Shoot, Mel, Verthandi, Freya, Phoenix, Scarlet, Centaur. What you still need is to toss Centaur and Scarlet eventually. Finish off the Unity Aura. Best way to get flags, best way is to either buy them from the Planet Shop or to make sure you're idling in the right levels. It's gonna be slow. Flags are very slow. Completing events also is generally the best way to do it because, you know, you get a bunch of them from completing events. Or here, I mean. And so that's really it. Zach, months for what? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, how many months what? Oh, Abyss Lord for the second time is month 15. So next month would be Tesla, which would be 16. Groovy, it's the same orders, so after Abyss Lord is Tesla. Nameless King 10 or Monkey King 10? I would make Monkey King. Chessia is good. She's better with Skuld. She's very solid right now, but she's not meta, and she's not great without if you don't have her in a team with Skuld, because really she's gonna die too fast, and all she's gonna do is a little bit of damage and then end up dead. Hester is quite good also. She is viable to 10 as well. She's not quite meta, but I think she's still very usable. Oh. Boss. No boss. Oh, did I finish Fuse on this account? I don't remember if I did. Yeah, I finished everything. Okay. Oh, I should be saving these. Let's go add some more. 1.1 million is fine. After that point, it gets very difficult. Stony, I hope you are happy with the $100 for it, because I'm sure you did sink a lot of time into it, and you know, everybody's time is valued a little bit differently. Reaper or Hester? I still think Hester is better at 10 stars. Like, I stand by that. I stand by Hester being better at 10 stars. Because Petrify really is more useful. However, when you factor in longevity for the long-term meta, obviously neither Reaper or Hester are going to be amazing. I don't know. You should buy whoever you think is going to stay on your team the longest. Out of that list, Monkey King is the only one who would last all the way to the end with a final end game team. Luna leaves for Dro. Freya is ultimately, I think, not as great as Monkey King. Verthandi leaves for Mars, and Scarlet leaves for Phoenix. So all of those will go away, and Monkey King will be the only one that is that will last. Dro, Shude, Saw, Phoenix, Medusa, Freya. Fernando, you have to take it slow. I mean, clerics are the bottleneck in this game, and that's what everybody is fighting towards right now, is dealing with cleric flags. This is currently the second strongest. This is the strongest Unity team. BFS, I'll use a lot more. I don't like to do them on stream because they're very tedious. But I will use up like probably 30 or 40 of them tonight. Actually, maybe I'll do it now. Crozy, if you pull... I mean, what do you mean? Valkyrie will never be a reward from Miracle. Never. Never again. You have Phoenix and Monkey King. Who do you use as tank? I would use Monkey King, because if you have him, you should use him. Boomin doesn't seem to, and I don't understand why. But this... I don't entirely understand this setup. But you see, I don't know, is that Mars can be rewards for stuff, and Shude Mel is a reward on this wheel. You can get Shude Mel. Can you pull Valkyrie from Miracle Summons? Are you sure that's what he means? Because if he said event, he's either asking whether it's a final reward or if he can be pulled. But I mean, if you pull Miracle Eyes and Alliance, you can get a Valkyrie. The chances are just very, very low. You want to see me die to Boomin? Okay. Now, the ultimate meta team, I believe, swaps Monkey King for a Skuld. It takes away the aura and it throws in Skuld, and it's better. So my healing is just nowhere near as good. Yeah, Colt, it's been a while since I streamed, so I figure why not? Oh, jeez. Oh, I killed Shude Mel. And then I died. But see how much damage Monkey King did? I think at this level of the meta, pre-Skuld, Valkyrie is the game changer. Like, Valkyrie is the killer. Colt, I've had Mars for a few months now, actually. It's not the same as your 2 Mars, but yeah. Hey, I have as many Phoenix, or as many Valkyries as you do. I mean, personally, I would put Monkey King as tank over Phoenix, but I don't have this kind of team to test the difference. So I couldn't tell you why this performs better yet, because I don't have experience at this level of play. Honestly, Boomin is the only one that can answer that. Actually, maybe Colt can answer that. Colt, you want to answer that? Why is Phoenix a better option here? I guess, is it to force the stun to blitz them down? Probably. Probably it's to force this stun. To get him to 50%, stun them all, and then have Valkyrie blow them up. So this is more geared towards a blitzing battle rather than, you know, out heal and outlast battle. I don't know. You will never be hoping for Medusa. You will only want Phoenix. Because really, Phoenix, you don't even want Medusa anymore. But yeah, you should always pull Heaven and Hell. Hi, Harry Gal. Crozy, yes. If you convert in Miracle Eye, if you pull here, you can get Valkyrie here. Hit is better than dodge. Hi, Marco. New hero? I don't know. I think the new hero, they're obviously pulling it a little bit from idle heroes, so I think the new hell hero is supposed to be super crazy, isn't he? But if it's a cleric, then... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioning. Hi, NA Sus. I would turn on a fan, but unfortunately the fan blows directly into the microphone, and so no good. The Hell Hero looks cool, that's for sure. So ultimately what it's going to be is Miracle Eyes is always going to be a disappointment. You should always be pulling anytime you have 100 because you're not going to get a good hero. Hi, T Crazy. NA Sus, all information is right there. For miracles, you are no longer pulling for the hero. Franco, she may show up in keys, but really your only chance is to go crazy in Miracle Eyes in Heaven and Hell. That's it. Some people got luck, some people don't. Blue Frums, remember that Luna is in both Advanced Wheel and in Soul Shop. TFC, it doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, the next miracle is probably going to be someone like Centaur at this point. Martin, I would wait, because even if you don't want Nameless King, the final results of Miracle are also 30 Moonstones. So it is the best source of Moonstones. If you want to think about it that way. So, like, I know that for keys, sometimes you stop before reaching the Moonstones. Wheel, you shouldn't, because Wheel is easy to finish. But Miracle Eyes, you should always be aiming for these Moonstones, because that's the best way to get this. T-Crazy, it's gonna be more about patience and just making sure that you've tried to complete events, because they will give you decent heroes at the end of events. Not Wheel, never Wheel, but keys are going to be amazing events, amazing heroes. Miracle Eyes are going to be decently strong heroes, not the greatest, but, you know, decent. Martin, you can, I mean, if you have gems, you can do the stupid thing and buy the convert points and try for Phoenix that way, but you should just wait it out. You'll live with a 9-star Phoenix. Phoenix, Valk, Dro, Freya, Verth. What else do you need? You need a Shoot Mel. Hi, Mert. Should you make your Vivienne 10? You know, I'm struggling with that same exact problem. I think Vivienne is going to be my next 10-star in 2 days. Just to give me some Legion power. Maybe to help an expedition. I think I'm gonna end up 10-starring this Vivienne for no other reason other than I have nothing else to do with her. It's kind of ridiculous. T-Crazy, no, I really don't. Groovy, Tesla, or Ultima is better. BFS, I haven't decided what I want to do with the Wish Machine yet, because, quite honestly, I don't think I have enough gems to make it to Shoot Mel. So, I haven't decided yet. Now, if I say screw it and I buy a package and go get the shoot mail that way, NDG, no. The devs know that Mars is more... Okay, we know that Mars is considered OP because he's been a keys reward. We know that Lindbergh is considered strong because he's the final reward here. And that's it. So we know Skuld. Obviously, we know Skuld is at the top. So they have 3 heroes that they consider strong heaven. That means that now Verthandi and Nameless King, they're no longer considered. They're no longer in high demand. So they'll just throw them at you. Very difficult to replace Heaven and Hell. Zexanoth is not good. Zexanoth is very, very bad. But they... No, I discussed this exact same thing on the Discord last night. That the devs definitely no longer think... Luca, I would save them. Zexanoth was a miracle reward, wasn't he? He's not considered strong either. Let me check that. When was Zexanoth a reward? I have that listed here. Yeah, June 28th, Zexanoth was considered a miracle reward, therefore he's lower tier. T Crazy, yeah, ask away. You know, I'll answer what I see. Vedrasir, Phoenix, Luna, Medusa, Mega, Scarlet. Aside from the Mega, it's pretty solid. You don't really need the Medusa anymore now that you have Phoenix. Speed on Freya, attack on Verth. If Verthandi is 10-star, she should probably use speed. Crozy, always pull Heaven and Hell. So really what it comes down to is buying gold keys now is the best... whoops, where is the shop? Is that really our advice now changes. Buying gold keys is now the best use of any wish wheel, any collection game, any collection event that they do. It's now going to be gold keys. Focus like hell on gold keys and buy them at all costs. Miracle are no longer the big draw. And this is the funny thing, because if you look at Miracle Eyes, they sell them very expensive. They're like $2 to $3 per Miracle Eye. That's ridiculous. Looks like that's you. Other ways to get Valkyrie, that's pretty much it. Convert, Miracle Eyes, hope you get lucky in pulls. Do I have any shards? This could be a Valkyrie right here. This could right here be a Valkyrie, I don't know. Sebox, I heard about Idol Trainer. I refuse to start it because... I mean, I like Pokemon, but not that much, and it's a game that, you know, they could easily take down at any time. Marco, most likely not. Monkey King may... I don't know if they could, if they're gonna drop Monkey King's tier 2. If they drop Monkey King, you'll find him. Marius, there's no point in saving Miracle Eyes for double or triple completion anymore. You should just pull if you want fodder. There's just no point in saving. You're never gonna get anyone good anymore. It's never gonna be Dro, Skuld, Shude, Valkyrie. They will never be there. Probably not Mars, Lindbergh. They will never be there either. And so, you know, that's it. This is... Monkey King was... Really? I think he was more than that. Monkey King was more than 2 months ago. So, okay, then yeah, Monkey King is now considered lower tier too. So I don't know what they're doing with Hell, actually. Hell is almost entirely lower tier. Marius, you should wait. You should only do 100. Pull to the end. No, Monkey King was Miracle Eyes, but it was a while back because that's how my second account got 2 copies. Marius, you should only pull 100 because you do want the final reward. As you can see, the final reward has 30 Moonstones. 30 Moonstones is big. Like, the hero may not be big, but those 30 Moonstones are big. But I don't... Yeah, no. He's right. Monkey King was 3 months ago. 3 months ago was Monkey King. I remember pulling on my alt. That's why my alt is getting there. Or has four copies. I don't know about replacing Nameless King with Verthandi. I don't know about that. I still kind of give the edge to Verthandi, but at 9 stars, Nameless King is probably better. At 10 stars, I'm not sure anymore. Like, I'll agree that Nameless King is better from 5 to 9. Absolutely. At 10 stars, I'm not sure. I still kind of give the edge to Verthandi. Just because of her team buff. Hi, Dumachelius, long time no see. Verthandi, Tesla, Phoenix, Luna, Freya, shoot. Who should you replace for Monkey King? Only Freya, because otherwise you'll lose your aura. Yeah, Dumachelius out of the hospital, doing okay. $10-star Phoenix or Freya first, or get Valk to 9. That's a tough one. The choice is not Phoenix. Phoenix is not an option there. Freya 10 is a big jump, but so is Valkyrie 9. So that's hard to say. Crozy, pull in Heaven and Hell and convert in Miracle Tree. Use Miracle Eyes for... So pull here. And then use this to swap for Valkyrie. Marius, they're really running it into the ground right now. I don't like that. I think a lot of, veterans are getting sick of it. And you know what? I need some more veterans to quit so that I can get into Grand Legion. That's my I need to get into Grand Legion. Alberto, it doesn't matter like what your team is, always pull Heaven and Hell. Always pull Heaven and Hell. Hung, you should be stopping at 61. If you get this one to 61 is when it starts hitting 4 people. That's where you can stop and go ahead and level other things if you want. Marco, just convert for those. So expensive. Why is this so expensive? Prince Angelus' secret treasure is very unreliable. It's not regular at all. Freya or Chessia to 6. I would take Freya. Chessia really is not useful for early teams, for early to mid-late game. Chessia, I think, really more shines in late game. Freya's Petrify is going to be a lot more important. Freya's Petrify will end up being key to getting through a lot of Den and Planet Trial and all that stuff. Oh, nice, a 30. Aaron, I have not. I did not. You know, actually, I had really bad internet in the hospital, so I was like barely even able to use my phone. It was so sad. Like, I was in one room that had great internet the first night, so I was able to use Netflix and everything, and then the second day they moved me, and that room had terrible internet, so I was like fighting just to get online, and so I just was reading a book. Oh, hold on. I got meowed at. That means this cat wanted to come in. Steve, you should pull for Nameless King because you're no longer pulling for the hero, you're pulling for the fodder. Love Letter, the best use is keys. It's no longer eyes. And, Amelia, what did you want to come inside for? Okay, so... Alright, time to pull hero. I don't know, I would still put Monkey King there. Is this a good wheel? No, it's not that great a wheel. Alright, bye-bye gems. Alright, I'll take it. Best Android tablet? I have to assume that like a Note would be good. A Galaxy Note? Wouldn't that be pretty good? Alright, let me see here. I have 8. Should you pull for Shoot Mel with 80 keys? No, up chest is a scam. I don't believe in ever getting something from the up chest. Alright, so I need 390 spins. 39 spins. Let's see how much I... Okay, 39 times 8 is 312, so I need 41 left. Okay. I would... Okay, frozen cheese, it depends how much fodder you need. If you need a lot of heaven hell fodder, just go ahead and pull 3 times. Nameless King no longer is the goal. I mean, what if next round is Orphe? What if next round is Centaur? Then you're gonna be like, well, I don't really want a Centaur, but heck, I'll take a Nameless King. Amelia, you just come in here and lick yourself? Alright, I need 42 left. Where should you spend gems? What I spend gems are every day are these two, the wheel tokens. I sometimes buy this. Not always, only sometimes. And that's it. That's all I spend gems on. Everything else is I buy the yellow souls for gold, I buy the rune dust for gold, I buy the 1 arena ticket for gold, and that's it. Aside from that, you should use gems to always re-roll the tavern quest to get 4 stars or higher, or a 3-star gems that's a high number. Goes up to 30. 30 is the highest. Amelia. Nameless King, he's okay. Nothing great. SF Sphinx, that's good luck. I often don't have that good luck. Alright, I'm just gonna pull. Let's get this over with. Nameless King is like, he's good, but he's not great. I personally, even if I get him, I don't know if I'm ever gonna use him. Mert, absolutely yes, but Shoot Mel is going to cost you about 20,000 gems. 20 to 25,000 gems. So if you are prepared to spend that many gems, then you can get her for without spending any money. Oh, let me add that. Hold on. Dizzy Awana is not good. Where is my... Here it is. Alright, let's put this... here. So we'll use this. Mars is way better than Nameless King. 4 a.m.? Dang. It is 3 p.m. for me. I don't think Shudmel is worth 20,000 gems. I mean, I would say she's worth 10,000 maybe, but 20,000, 25,000, I don't think is worth it. That being said, Shudmel is really good, and so, you know... I think, you know what? 10 to 15,000 gems would be okay. If you could get her with 15,000, at the most, 15,000 I think would be acceptable. Because you will get a lot of other stuff back. Unlike that stupid battery event or the bonfire event where you got nothing back from buying a whole bunch of bonfire or batteries. This one, at least you get something back for your gems. So maybe if you have 15 to 20,000 and you can afford it, it might not be so bad. Because you will get a lot of gold keys, you'll get a lot of miracle eyes, you'll get all the other stuff out of the wish wheel. By the way, I actually have a lot of purple saved up. Oh, hey, Blue Frums, see this? I have two cats actually, one is Amelia and one is Teddy. Oh, you can see Amelia in the background, huh? Hi, Amelia. Look, there's an Amelia cat. She's sitting there because she's hungry. How can she be hungry? It's 3 o'clock. Silly cat. Will you get shooed? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, you will. You'll get about 250 a day between now and Thursday, so with 3 days left, you probably will reach it. Yeah, they're never gonna have a... Hi, Zulfan. They're never gonna have a good hero in Miracle Eyes again. It's over. They've basically killed Miracle Eyes. And they charge so much for them. Like, Amelia, what? For $100 you get what? 20? 30? Or something like that? Lorenzo, I'm not gonna refresh. I don't care about the hero. I value this gold and purple way more than the hero. This is more important. It's going to cost me too many gems to get back to a good wheel. Chick balls, absolutely. How else are you going to be in Legion? Take it easy, AIM. Thanks for stopping in. Alex, yes. Nameless King is way better than Mars is way better than Nameless King. Luca, honestly, none of those are really good. NDG, the last like 4 miracle events they've put A tier heroes into. 4. It's not just 1, it's 4. It's ever since they changed it to 100 miracle eyes for completion and 3 times completion. Ever since they did that, they have never had a good hero in it again. So we know, like, that's the trend. It was the same thing with Fortune Wheel. Like, Fortune Wheel used to give you at least a decent hero, and then when they dropped it to being only 400 spins instead of 600, it's over. It's over. You never expect a good hero from this anymore. Oh, whatever. I don't care. Freya or Monkey? I still would pick Monkey King. Alright, so flags, samurai, advanced thing, big whoop-de-doo. I'm not going to pull this now. I'm going to wait for Cleric Week because I want Shude, Dro, and Phoenix. So I'm going to wait till next week for this, which is in 2 days. Miracle Eyes or keys with love letters? I have the answer right up here. If you look right up here, Max, the answer is gold keys. Harry Gal, I think that their tier list for that is almost the same as ours, plus Detlaf and possibly Martin. I think they still think Detlaf is good. Actually, you know what? Maybe not. If Detlaf was a Miracle Award, then they already degraded him or downgraded him. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think they are using our tier guide. Maybe we should change the tier guide and throw Shude Mel into F tier, and then she'll be a reward for everything. Alex, Nameless King does not have any stun. Up to 9 stars, Nameless King might have better damage, but at 10 stars, Mars blows him up. Because Mars has 4 persons, 50% stun. What was I about to look at? Oh my god, look at this! Look at this! Look at my... Look at this! Look at this! I have 100 million purple! Give me someone to use it on! Maro, yes, keys are better. Web, do neither of those. Please take neither of those to 10 stars. They're both trash at 10 stars. Russell, why wouldn't you be able to use your Phoenix? Remember that no aura with Phoenix is better than a bad aura with Phoenix. Frozen, it depends entirely on whether or not you have 20,000 gems to spend. Chick balls, I say move it back and forth. I say Freya general purpose, Dro versus strong teams that have multiple clerics. Like, if they have Shude Mel, Dro, and Valkyrie, or not Valkyrie, and Berthandi and Phoenix, then you should put it on Dro. But if it's just a generic team, then you should put it on Freya. Alright. Alright, so I'll add that right above. I think Shudmel is worth a max of 15,000 gems. And that's high end. That is very high end. Russell, yeah, give up the aura. Give up someone else. You can still use Phoenix. What do you get when you break down 6-star plus heroes? You can see if you want. They're all right here. So if I were to break down this guy, I'd get 10,000 purple, 1,200 souls, 1250s. You can see you can actually find all of your heroes to break down 6, 7 star and above. BFS, that your luck that's amazing, but that's not gonna land. That's not gonna last. Over the average, when you spin 5 to 6 times, you won't get that many more. 6, 7, 10, or 6 Hell 10. Right now, Heaven is way better. Hell heroes don't even hold a candle to Heaven heroes right now. Like Mars is amazing, Lindbergh is amazing, Skuld is broken. Mackenzie, I play both accounts. It's not really free to play, but it doesn't have any more spent on it. Zulfan, there are no codes right now. Yeah, but yeah, I still absolutely play this account every day. I'm still doing all the dailies and stuff. Skuld does decent damage, yeah. Skuld actually was listed in the top 10 in Friends Boss damage, and I don't understand, but I guess that's what they say. Where am I looking? Here. Yeah, I don't have enough. I can't pull this right now. Maybe I'll pull this on Wednesday or something. Skuld or Dro? Probably Dro. I think Dro needs to be faster than everybody so that she can fire her skill. And I think Skuld is still amazing at 9 stars. So I would think that, I mean, Alex, this is my team. It's not the best, but oh, Gabriel, no. No. Don't fodder Nameless King. He could easily get buffed. Max, you can only do it on Android, and I use an emulator called Nox Emulator. Second Star Shards or Hero. You should buy Star Shards until you have about 3 or 4. 3 or 4 is a good place to stop. You need about 2 to 3 for your main PvP team. Hi Scython, you need about 2 to 3 for your main PvP team, and then after that you can spread them around Legion and other heroes for like Expedition and Legion and Planet Trial and all that when heroes get limited. But after you've got about 3, then you can go ahead and buy heroes. Louis, I would wait for the Diamond Key. I would wait for Cleric. Cleric's the best one. Phoenix or Shudmel? Definitely Shudmel. Phoenix is good, but Phoenix is still going to do great at 9 stars. Meanwhile, Shudmel needs to be 10 to be as fast as she possibly can to guarantee that she goes first. Chief's Gift is an achievement, which is exactly what it says. If you pull gold keys, 150 gold keys without getting a 5-star hero, they'll give you a 5-star hero. Mert, that's just good luck on your second account. How long did it take me to get 2 Phoenixes? It took me a while. It took me quite a long time to get it. And also, This account only has... This account doesn't have the Phoenix yet. Like, I've got a 9-star and 1 copy. I need 1 more. So this account is like desperately waiting for 1 more Phoenix, but I don't have it. I believe I have fodder though. I have this cursed one ready to be foddered. Yeah. So like, I'm ready. Oh shoot. I need another 9-star fodder. 10-star Scold or Dro, probably. Yeah, I think I answered that. Is Ogre good for low level? Yeah, I mean, Ogre heals. He's okay for low level. Just be prepared that you're eventually going to get rid of him. Chickball's Scarlet is designed to die first. Her whole thing is that she does poison when she dies. Oh. I can't show you there. Her whole goal is to get off this one. When she dies, she does poison damage. We're not gonna fodder Cursed for Monkey King? Yes, that's why I need another 9-star fodder for Phoenix. So it's gonna... because Phoenix takes priority here, because I already have a Freya. Scython, actually the time that you can spend auto-clicking is going to vary between, you know, anywhere from 3 to 5 hours, depending on how strong your account is. You have to time it yourself. My accounts, both of them, now finish auto-clicking in about 2 hours and 50 minutes. Haze, because Miracle Eyes no longer has a good hero in it. They will never give us another good hero in Miracle Eyes, and therefore we have to buy keys, because keys you're guaranteed to get a god tier hero. Not guaranteed, but at least there's a better chance of getting a good hero out of keys than there is out of Miracle Eyes. Scarlet is designed to be a sacrificial tank. She's still designed to die, but she does not live very long. So you will actually need a tank behind her. Medusa is better. Haze, it really fundamentally changes the direction the game is going right now. Max Lindbergh is very, very good. Lindbergh is... he's just under Mars. I think that Lindbergh has issues because this skill misses a lot, because assassins do not have a hit rate guild tech like this one. Wanderers and mages have it. Clerics and assassins don't. So clerics and assassins suffer from missing. That's why we say to use hit rate on Phoenix. And you would have to, unfortunately, you would need the same thing on, you need hit rate on Lindbergh. Saw Machine is good late game for Planet Trial and Den. He's trash in PvP, and he's trash for bosses. Okay, so the reason that Zexanoth is not considered good is because this ability, not this one, this one, this was Zexanoth's thing. First of all, he has no, he doesn't have any CC. His regular attack silences, I think, but his skill doesn't stun or silence or anything. His regular attack, 60% chances. But this was Lindbergh's draw, is that if you hit him, he takes away your energy. Therefore, if you put him as tank and they hit him, they can't fire their skill. That was amazing. However, everybody that you don't want to fire their skill doesn't hit the tank. Phoenix hits the highest attack person. Shudmel hits 4 people. Luna hits 4 people. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop them. Like, he doesn't stop enough people from firing their skills, and therefore, what good is he? Like, if his gimmick doesn't help you, what good is he? So really, it comes down to, does your skill have a crowd control on it? Does your skill have petrify? Does it have stun? Does it have silence? That is what makes people good, and Lindbergh has none of that. So he's got good damage, but what good is damage to one person without any sort of crowd control, anything going on it, and like your hit gimmick is junk? Shudmel or Lindbergh for low level players? Both. At low level, you won't have to worry about... if I said Lindbergh instead of Zexanoth, whoops. But you know what I meant. Shudmel sucks at 5 stars. Use her from 6 stars on, she's amazing. Lindbergh is amazing from 5 stars on, all the way. And at low level, you won't have to worry about people having all their dodges maxed out, so Lindbergh's hit rate is not going to be as much of an issue. So Lindbergh is going to be a lot stronger early on. Earl, what I mean by that is there's no longer good, strong heroes in Miracle Eyes, therefore there's no point in waiting for a Valkyrie, for Dro, or for a Skuld. There's no point. You should just pull when you can. 8-star Phoenix beats 10-star Medusa. It is known. Oh, did I lose my cat? I lost my cat, huh? If I call them back in for food, like if I say, hey kids, it's food time, I guarantee you're going to hear 2 cats running in here top speed. But it's too early for that, so not for them. Not yet. The fastest way to get 3 copies? No such thing. No such thing at all. It's not possible to get copies of any hero, Heaven Hero, fast at all. I'm not gonna betray my cats like that. You're so mean. Web, no. Phoenix actually is not that amazing at 5 stars. Earl, absolutely you should be saving keys. Frozen cheese in Legion shop is... oh, shoot. This one probably still is Miracle